which is Mr. Thomas von Ritter.
I don't know how this works. Can it go down? Oh.
Yeah, he's coming. He's coming.
Sorry, this is very confusing for a German. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not actually Thomas von Ritter, as you might have guessed. I'm actually representing my good friend Thomas von Ritter, a leading East German performance poet. And he is in a poetry collective called The Square Root of Minus Pi, otherwise known as the Black Trommel Verwandlung Faustus. Because in the study of mathematics, the square root of a negative number is called imaginary, and pi, the mathematical symbol, is indeterminate. And that, I think, ladies and gentlemen, tells you a hell of a lot about poetry. This is a poem about fashion, war, and the death of love. It's about 20 years on, East Berlin and West Berlin going on a boozy date. "I'll show you mine if you show me yours," said the West to the East, on the uneven syphilitic retina of post-conflict ground. But no, not like embarrassed teenagers, like embarrassed middle-class parents at the special needs school fair. "You crack your past like half-digested bratwurst," said the West to the East. To which he said, "Meat is murder, but other things are murder too." In the black sambuca of the free market, they reminisced of times gone by when statues chain-smoked dunghills and a camel, laminated under Stalin, asked a nearby moose for one very last Mai Tai. "Where are your artists?" said the West to the East. "Oh, I don't know. Wednesday's their day off. They play game shows with the anarchists." So the West said to the East, "Your Bohemia is a metaphor for the metonymy of the apology, for the abortion, of the effigy, of the cool that you could never ever know." To which the East said, "Meat is murder, but other things are murder too." At which point the West looked at the East like a remaindered novel might survey an illiterate, self-filating baboon. And then they petted heavily on a memorial that may or may not have been dedicated to the victims of the Holocaust, and had cold, dead sex as Gerhard Schroeder watched. That's politics, ladies and gentlemen. "I'll show you mine if you show me yours." But this time, it wasn't politics. It was Angela Merkel sidling by. Now, the second poem of Thomas's that I'm going to read to you this evening, it has a very, very long title. And I just hope that none of you were affected by fetal alcohol syndrome so severely that you're unable to follow the title to the end. It's called What Would You Say If, in front of a large group of your close friends and family, I called a relationship a poorly cast, devised theatre piece, loosely based on siege. And it's about dating. Dating when you live very far inland. And, ladies and gentlemen, even though Berlin is, in fact, very far inland, I'm not going to exclude the possibility that this might, in fact, be a metaphor. It's about small talk, health food, and the death of love. Would you say your acne scars are a Rorschach test in which I see my father's voice, which he lost by eating too much bread? Or would you section me with the dubious mental health authority bestowed upon you because you are Lloyd Grossman's niece? Would you say you are the margaret to my innocent smoothie, the mouth cancer to my acai berry, the emphysema to my low-fat spread, the cancer flat to my Kafka? Now stop killing innocent Serbs as I badly parody MC Solar. Would you say you were the typo in the blurb of my autobiography? The blurb specially written for 13-year-olds when all other editions are out of print. Would you say, why don't you just go off and fuck my cousin Brenda, the dental nurse who thinks she's psychic because she can guess your favourite type of crisp just by looking at you? Would you initiate a slam poetry competition with my mother, using her fictional virginity as the last but one rhyme? Or would you say, stressing the words exactly, so each was caps locked in my mind, you are a party political broadcast for the Kosovan fin de siècle.